Number 3 of Daily 418 Funday Monday Valentine's Day edition, where I am dressed up to have a date with you because you're hot. Oh my god, you were so attractive my knees went out and I was sitting down. What the fuck is he talking about? Now, one thing that I want to do before we step into anything else is this is how much of a little flimsy floozy pushover I might be. I feel bad about that Goody joke, because I actually really think Goody's pretty damn awesome. So guys, go support Goody. Go Goody! Yeah! Goody, who, though he plays a very deliberate, meticulous, tank-focused style that may produce dry games at time, it's pretty damn consistent in terms of the winningness. And indeed, for his meching, he's pretty much the best. So with that, Goody, I bow to you. And now let's get back to dicking around. Oh, whoo! Good. Man, this is why I end up in relationships with people who are just mean. Oh, man. Let me tell you a story. I was dating this girl named Felicity. And she, I wanted to make sure that there were open lines of communication. Because I firmly believe in the idea that all tension in a relationship, the core issue is that communication lines are not open. So I said, Felicity, is there anything about, is there anything that bothers you that maybe you didn't feel comfortable saying? And I just say this, not because you seemed like you were acting off, but just because in case you were and didn't know the right time to bring it up, I want you to feel comfortable doing that sort of thing. And Felicity says, oh, no, you're great. Except for the fact that you're really, really annoying sometimes. And I'm like, oh, that's constructive. Oh, I'll just work on not being annoying. Is there something specific I do? And she's like, no, just in general. And I'm like, oh, all right. I'll stop trying to be annoying in general. We did it for 8 months after that. Continued. Whoa! Oh, God! I always think that that's the best conclusion to any story about heinous treatment, right? When it's like, yeah, and that happened. And we dated for another half a year, And it's just like, my God, you flimsy floozy. Let's go ahead and pop into the game. We have Victor spawning on the top side. And Victor, oh yeah, the 6 probe, 6 pylon. Oh my God, the 6 pylon. Now, this is a little unfortunate when you get scouted at that stage in the game. Wait a minute! What the heck? That's more unusual than being in a grocery store when one of those people is on those cart rider things, where they actually get into a vehicle to get their groceries. I don't even know what they're called. Alright, let's see here. It looks like it was 6 pylon, or 6 scouts, 6 pylons, 6 forge. Kevmar just trying to find the best place to go, as this is all about location, location, location. Now, Victor, despite having seen an entire command center float by, is hiding this probe here in hopes to cannon rush the base that isn't there anymore. There was a whole command center that walked by, an entire command center that went right by this probe. Did you see anything at work today? Nope. There's one photon cannon going down. It looks like in the meantime Kevmar is making sure that he has distributed assets. There's a supply depot going down at the north position of the map in the right spot. Kevmar just continuing to macro himself up. And it looks like Victor, has decided that economy is the way to go. Oh wait, did he scout? Oh, he did. And I missed it. I stink. Alright. It's no problem, we just go into the past. We go into the past. Alright, meanwhile, this funny thing happened, and oh no. Victor. It's time to queue up 5 probes. Because it's time for economy. And there it is, 5 probes coming out. Scouting the south side. Scouting the right side, and of course, baby. Let me tell you about cannon rushes, baby. Baby. There's Victor. Victor, baby, please, baby. You have no idea how good this is. Victor is, he would be the sort of relationship person who would be continually adamant about something when the entire topic is already dead. And it's not that the horse is even dead. It's like beyond dead. It's been battered into horse paste. The horse is so long gone. But of course, Victor is the sort of guy who would, I don't know, like Metallica so much that he would burn his girlfriend a Metallica CD when she's more so into jazz and Jack Johnson. And she says, it's not really my thing. And he's like, baby, 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 baby. Listen to this Metallica CD. Happy Valentine's Day. This is all I got you. You'll love it. You just need to indulge in it, baby, 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 baby. Please listen to this CD, baby, 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 baby. Baby, 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 come here. Why don't you come over to my house and watch me play StarCraft? And meanwhile, while Victor's playing StarCraft thinking, I am the shit, I am cannon rushing. Well, by the way, one problem with the cannon rush is that when we want to move out to expand, we have to kill off our own pylon. So Victor's going to go ahead and do that. There he is. Now we can move on out of the base with more. Cool. But Victor, of course, would be the kind of fellow to invite his girlfriend over to the house. Baby, 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 why don't you watch me play, baby? Why don't you watch me play a little bit of StarCraft? I'll cannon rush this guy. And Victor starts playing. He's cannon rushing over here, just in case he ever tries to expand here, baby, baby. I think in the back pocket. Make sure you're still listening to that Metallica CD. I'd burn you, baby, baby, baby. And he turns around and she's texting on her phone. She's what the fuck? Baby? You're supposed to come over and sit there and watch me play StarCraft and not know what's going on, but be impressed, baby. Do you see this manual dexterity? Do you see what I'm doing? Is that guy with the fancy car, can he do this? Baby? I mean, my APM is 29. You should be impressed. Actually, I shouldn't rag on Victor too hard because the personality type I've given him is something that you and I have both done. I'm going to introduce her to StarCraft. It's the most complicated game in the world. And she's never played games before. But she'll love it. And me vicariously through my gameplay. I know you've done that. No, just sit down. It's the GSL. Tastosis is so funny. And that's when Artosis starts analyzing, and it's really great, deep, solid analysis, but you really wish he'd fucking stop and say a joke because you have a girl right here, and all she needs is a joke to get what you do, and you're relying on Tastosis to be funny for you, aren't you? God, you're frothing at the mouth. Do you have rabies? What's with you? You're nuts. Yeah, this is a lot of what happened to me in high school. No, we're having a LAN party. Come over. There's this game I play. It's called StarCraft. I'm good. Ding! She doesn't know. She doesn't know. You know what was worse about high school? I said, hey, come here and watch this Korean-only StarCraft VOD, baby. Certainly is hard to introduce someone to StarCraft who doesn't play StarCraft, is it? I'll just blame multiple building selection and move on. Nice. And there it is, Kevmar. Moving on out. Moving on out. Alright, baby. Baby. Let me tell you a story about a cannon, baby. Looks like Victor, upon pulling all his probes to kill the pylon off, is rebuilding. Just to make sure he can continue the pylon rush, he has pylons well planted all over the map for more harassment. And Kevmar hopefully wore a Kevlar vest that's also plasma proof. Because I'm pretty sure it is no, it's actually just called a photon cannon. Oh, crap. Hope it's photon proof. Except photons are light. And I hope it's that. I hope it's light proof. Uh-oh, Kevmar with the base on the other side of the map. Oh! Moving on in. Moving on in. Taking him out. And there's the floating command center from Kevmar. Meanwhile, Victor has to build a Nexus down in the bottom left. It's a base swap. It's a swap-a-rop-a-roo. He's building 2 pylons. The wall off is not yet complete. Baby, 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 baby. Oh, baby! Baby, put your phone down and watch this. Baby, I'm going to make a comeback. I have a probe that I locked out. Alright, baby, don't worry. I'm gonna wall in, and then I'm gonna get to economy. I'm economying! Alright, great. Victor moving up. He's moving out and moving forward. Looks like Kevmar takes out the pylon. Kevmar has successfully mined from 3 different bases this game, none of which are his own. He's going to continue making Marines. He's clearing things out. And at this point in time, Victor is going for the forge at the 17-minute mark. For, I think, just the second time this game. His first forge was at 6 food. His next one will be at 17 food. And, oh no! And it looks like with a single pylon. Now this is what we call the reverse Artosis pylon. When the Artosis pylon comes to life, thereby giving power to all these critical structures, allowing them to secure the defense. That's the kind of pylon I'm in the mood for. And there's Kevmar continuing to add on Dasha Starport. And of course the siege tank coming up. Victor knows what he needs to do now. If at first you don't succeed with cannons, build a shit ton of Void Rays, and they'll do it for you. I guarantee you this robotics facility will not be used for... Oh my god, a pair of Reapers! Victor knows how to defend. It looks like Victor may indeed not be going just Void Ray. That's highly unusual. Wow! The double Robo Colossus tech. Kevmar on the low ground with the scan up on the top. Is expanding to the old natural of Victor to be the Victor. And with but a single medevac. He has the vision he needs, but he's going to need to begin working down those cannons quickly as there is a pair of gruesome colossi coming to life. And to death. It does part. And basically Victor goes all tilt crazy and gets out of the game. But that's okay. Because she didn't get StarCraft. She was on her phone texting the whole time. She didn't watch. She didn't comprehend. She didn't look up to even comprehend. She hasn't even listened through to track 3 of the Metallica CD that was burned. But she still can ask the one question that will induce the most boiling rage of anyone who has ever tried to inundate an esports free girl into SC2. Victor will sit back from his chair, and Felicity will be there, and she'll look up from her phone and say, "Did you win?" Oh, man, you thought you had ladder rage. You thought you had ladder rage. There's a funny thing. At that point in time, what you can actually do is you can just go, "Yeah, of course I won. I'm the shit at this game." She'll never know. She won't know that. But she always sort of sees past that lie, because the first thing that you do there is just... He lifted off at the start of the game! Who does that? You go on the tilt. It's a painful thing when someone who doesn't get StarCraft comes up. Did you win? Let's say that I didn't necessarily win. It's the low blow of life. The final game of today's Funday Monday is from the Korean servers. This is the Bronze League on the Korean server, which, as you well know, is High Master, Grandmaster on the North American server. We have Subdue, which is a super pimped out Korean name. Subdue. That's what Korean players do. They always just take a word and they just make it their name. Subdue. Parting. Streets. Flexin. There he is. Looks like our Korean foe. And what is that? That's Mine. Is that Mineo? Mineo? Like Minero? Is that Mineo? Is that right? I know the box is an M and little tall thing's an I because it looks like an I. Pretty sure. Is that a K? I don't know. I've spent my entire life watching more Korean programming than American television, and I still don't know how to say anything. I think that's mineral, and I hope that's accurate, because otherwise I'll feel thoroughly emasculated. So you note that despite being the Bronze League, both these players have a substantially higher APM than pretty much any North American pro, including Idra, Huck, Kikaki. That's the way the Bronze server works on Korea. So we do see Subdue Oh, subdue. Subdue, you tricky Korean player, you. He knows his opponent is down at this left position. He knows. And in the meantime, it looks like Mineral is trying to do a little bit of space control. He's getting the engineering bay up. Oh, no. He's getting himself a very fast planetary fortress. Will Subdue be able to work it out? But what's going on up here? Oh, no. Oh, my God. The Thor will be here soon. That's what it should really say when you start the Thor. There should be a start noise for buildings. It looks like Mineo. Oh! Oh! That's conspicuous. He walked right by. And Subdue gonna swing around from the backside, and it looks like 4 SCVs do kill a Marine, and they can repair. And there's the lift. Uh-oh. Well, I know a better place to land than that. Let's go right the hell over here and land it up. The SCV is going to run into the... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like inadvertently Subdue has submitted his replay to Funday Monday. The constraints are in, and he's with it. He gets it. Looks like we have a single bunker with how many... He's going Reaper against Thor. I don't think the Thor is light. I'm pretty sure it's also not a building. And I'm also sure that that spiteful, indignant jerk Reaper believes in the rules so much he won't throw a grenade at the frickin' Thor. So all he needs to do is repair... But that's fine. He has a planetary fortress up. He's doing maximum damage at this side. And in the meantime, Subdue, who would love a gold expansion of his own, is instead going to take the base of the place he thought his opponent was at, because it really looks kind of nice at this time of year. We're not going to mine minerals before we fully claim this territory as our own, and it looks like Subdue is working his way forward with but a single Thor. Captain Thor, 15 kills. Holy crap. Really, Thor's not a building. Incredible. Subdue is now up against SCVs in a planetary fortress barracks in a vulnerable spot. Another command center coming up. He can always re-expand to his main. Nothing wrong with that. Looks like the barracks was canceled, but the planetary fortress should keep him safe and sound and alive. Meantime, it looks like that gold base is now a southern blue base. We also have a Reaper popping out, because Reapers directly counter Thors. This is going to be a little bit tough. The Thor is one-shotting. He does do 60 damage per shot. And the Thor... Oh, crap! Thor's outrange planetary fortresses? Oh, that is bad. Oh, no! Holy sh... Really? Thors are good, man. People should build more Thors and just attack with them. And it looks like our mineral friend has pulled over to the backside. Oh, one clean shot gets off on that one Thor. In the meantime, it looks like... Oh, the Reaper from Mineo doing that damage. Someone please confirm that I'm pronouncing his name correctly, because I don't know. Ooh, the 38 is at infinity health. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That is like the total reverse kryptonite. Healing him back up. My God, who needs spinach when you have SCV's little Popeye? Oh, shit. How did he not repair? What was going on in the brain of Mineo? Did he just jump ship? He realized that this was not a profitable investment, and much like in the Dragon's Den, Subdue says, I'm out. I don't know if you guys watch the Dragon Den, but James Caan is my favorite ever because he's so tactful. Well, it looks like you're not making any money, and for that reason, I'm out. It's always very soft-spoken. Looks like Subdue doesn't really know what's going on. He does have an base up, but... Reaper. Oh, crap. A second Thor? 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 Oh, no. We already have one Thor, and he's Commander class. But it looks like our blue Terran friend has decided that his best defense against Thor are going to be planetary fortresses that are not in range. Oh, the engineering bay is going to fall. He needs to hurry up and finish these. Uh-oh, it's going to be close. It's not going to be close at all. Our blue friend, he has returned back to the mining ops. He has a second Thor up. Oh, crap. The Reaper, though, could be the hero. He does amazingly have the +1 attack upgrade. That's really, 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 really good. He has that designer gun. Subdue advancing forward. Double planetary fortress. Get the high-sec auto-tracking, get it! Get the high-sec auto-tracking, get it! 32 kill Thor, we're getting Marauders! The Thors are going to get there before the high-sec auto-tracking, trying to do the damage. I think those Thors are in range. They're doing damage hella hecka giga fast, though. And they are in range, doing a little bit of damage, some burst fire to those SCVs. Massive damage going down on the Thor, trying to step forward. And, oh my god, a bunker with 2 Marauders is incredibly good planetary fortresses, my ass. Subdue. Tapping out. You thought it was going to be the planetary fortress. No, it was but a wee pair of Marauders. Guys, don't build Thors. Marauders? Okay, cool. That was Funday Monday. I'm gonna go, but I wanted to tell you what the Funday Monday topic for next week is. Now, I know a lot of you are excited because we've been doing repeat topics. We've been doing things like this, old school. We have liftoff Funday Monday, but I have a new topic for you. It's going to be a new one. It was suggested in the Day 9 subreddit, which exists, sweetly enough, at reddit.com/r/day9. This is the topic that I read just earlier today. Give me a game with your most epic burrowed banelings of all time. That's it. There has to be tons of burrowed baneling hits throughout the whole game. If it's just one, it better be a short-ass game and it better be like over 50 Marines. But we need tons and tons and tons of baneling bombs. Making as much noise as possible in front of my microphone for the people who have headphones on. Yeah! Yeah! Alright! Troll 9. Alright, cool. I would like to go, but again, submit me to those games, or submit those games to me at Monday at day9.tv. And guys, if you have yourself a date tonight or tomorrow, have the most wonderful, lovely date of all time, make sure to give her them compliments. Darling, you are perfect in every way. Give her the compliment. Don't give her one of those, like, half compliments. Like, wow, you're not sweating that much tonight. You know, you don't want to say something, you know, like, God, your eyes are so beautiful when they're not so bloodshot. You look good now. Make sure you give her something sweet, delightful. Just make her just ooze with happiness and giddiness. And, of course, ladies, if you're taking your man out on a date, make sure that you tell him that he's your little grandmaster. I promise you, it actually works. I promise you. I am leaving. Happy Valentine's Day! Woo! And if you're single, guys, indulge in what makes you happy.